Alright, well, I'm going to introduce myself a little bit. My name's Ghost. I am one of the owners of Neon. I'm glad everybody that came over from Meridian. I know there's not many in the town hall today, but I appreciate everybody that came over, gave us a chance, and it seems like it's doing pretty good. I kind of wanted to take the time out of my day just to kind of see how everything is going with the server so far. I know there's still some bugs, there's still some things going on with the server, but I'm working on my end to try to get that all fixed. Now, I don't know if Staff or Jay wants to introduce themselves, so I'm pretty sure you guys know them already, but I'm going to give them that opportunity as well. But as a side note, our head administrator couldn't be here today because he has to work, so I just want to make that known, which you guys will meet him at a later date. But if Staff or Jay want to introduce themselves, they gladly can. Um, um,
Know that we still, Jay and I, we still have that open door policy. If you need to get a hold of us or anything like that, you know how to reach us. And we'll respond as quickly and as accordingly as we can and stuff like that. If there's something we don't know, trust me, we will find the answer and get it to you. So that's all I got.
Yeah, the biggest regret I have is not meeting Ghost back when we started this whole idea. We would
Yeah, no kidding.
we would be so far advanced by now. It would be awesome. Urban,
Yeah.
welcome in. Glad that you're here as well, sir. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate that. So we do have a little outline on what's going on with the server. We'll turn the stage back to Ghost. He'll go over the outline of what is going on, what's coming forward, and he'll discuss any of the how tos if you guys have any questions or answers to that. And Ghost,
I appreciate you, Jay, and I appreciate you, Staff. Um, but next thing on the list here is the crime update with the new robberies. I've been working pretty. I've been working off to the side some. I've been working on bugs and stuff also, but I'm also working on new content for you guys to kind of make you guys feel like you're not left and me just working on bugs. I just pushed an update that will be active after the server turns right back on. I added ATM robberies and bank truck robberies for you guys, so there'll be. I'm not gonna give too much out on it on how the stuff works, but the only thing I have to say is the two new robberies are very advanced for their time. You can hack them, you can drill them, you can use C4, you can use a drill. So that's all I'm really gonna say without going into too much detail. Because I like you guys to find out stuff on your own. So
Yeah, get out there and break them laws, guys.
All right. But I will have a Q&A session at the very end going over any of these topics that I'm addressing right now. But drug update. I know this is going to be touchy for some people because I know you guys have found some of the drugs already. This new build of the drug script I just made, it's been in the works for about 6 months. I've been working on it on and off before I even met Jay. Like, I'm constantly developing custom scripts for myself or for my buddies because they're also developers or owners of servers. But this drug script is going to work a lot better, more seamlessly with the server, and but it's just going to take some. It's going to take some time getting used to the new drug update, and like I said, I know you guys found it, but with the drug update comes a new island. You guys may know the island. It is from GTA Online. It's called Kaio. It's out there. That's where I'm just gonna come out and bluntly say it. There is drug locations out on the island. There is also a bridge to get out to the island because I didn't want you guys having to, steal helicopters or steal boats, jet skis to get out there. I made it easy. I put a bridge in, so that will be in after I boot the server back up. Also, economy. I wanted to address this because I've heard this comment came across multiple times. The economy is a lot different from Meridian. Meridian, it was really easy to make money. You know, over here it's a little bit harder because we're built off a realistic economy. So that's why you'll see your paychecks aren't like sky high. Like I think the highest paycheck gets paid, and I think it's mainly PD. It's like $120, and that's it. But that being said, go do mining for about, I want to say a half hour to an hour. You'll make about 40, 60K. This server was built off, you put in the time, you get rewarded. Yeah, that's like PD. They get paid by they get a commission off any time they find somebody. That's just one way PD gets paid. EMS, I am currently working on a thing for EMS to possibly get anytime they heal somebody, do medic work to them, EMS is going to get a reward for that. That's kind of how the economy is. Crim stuff. When I tested it, here a while back, before I came to Jay and see if he wanted to merge, I thought the heist paid out pretty well. But then again, I'm just gonna go off feedback. Like the more feedback you guys give me, the more we can improve this server. Because I'm all about feedback. Jay can tell you, staff can tell you, feedback helps us out a lot. So that's going over the economy a little bit. So housing. I know somebody brought this up to me, I think it was last night or yesterday, about housing. Housing is in the server. I will be making a Discord channel that you guys can request housing. But the prices are going to be, it just depends where you get your house. Like Vinewood Hills is going to be the priciest area because that's where your mansions are and all that. Custom interiors, currently, I'll have to run this by Jay and staff, but custom housing, as long as you pay for the MLO, I think that'll be fine. I don't know if you guys agree with that.
Are you talking about if they buy their own house and want to have it put in?
Yeah,
Like,
like a
yeah,
like a
I'm down.
MLO.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good with.
All right.
Yeah. Yep, I agree with that too. If they want personal MLOs in the game, um, you guys can, don't make the purchase without confirming that it's gonna be good and it's gonna fit in the game. Last we want you guys is to buy something and then you can't get your money back. So, click on it, send it to Ghost, send it to me.
Or
We'll make sure that it's gonna be compatible before you guys spend that money.
I also want to mention, opening tickets also, so me, staff, and Jay can see it would be a little bit more beneficial. So there's a ticket section. It's called Ticket Zone. If you're looking to get housing or just general questions, and you just want all three of us to see it, you can always just create a general report ticket and just put your question there. And when one of us get time, we can look at the ticket, respond back, and go from there. Civ update. I did throw something in just for the civs. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was a good idea for the civ update. This is gonna go over some of the changes. We added pets for civilians. So, as a civ, you can buy a pet. Now, this being said, they cannot attack. I I have removed that feature. You cannot attack players with your pets because it will be. It's a little bit over. It was a little bit over. It's overpowered in my opinion. So, it's just a pet you can show off pretty much. But I did I did add borders. They're not real borders, but they're just for show mainly. And the cops can make RP with them. I gave them that option. Um, that being said, at all the borders, there is speed cameras. You will not get fined. PD will get notified if you're speeding through them. It's just to give PD like kind of something to do, like because it does get. I'm a cop in server too. It does get boring just sitting around looking for speeders. So that little notification, we're like, oh, there's possibly a speeder coming this way. Let me get ready. Let me get ready to clock them. It's kind of to help PD and also just make RP because I'm all about making RP about stuff. Now, if PD abuses that feature I'm giving them, it can always be removed. So, I'm not saying it will, but I will be keeping a thorough eye on that and listening to feedback, of course. But that's all I really have to go over. It's kind of quick to the point and everything. But Staff or Jay, do you guys want to say anything, bring something up? Now's your time before I hand it over to
Yep.
everybody else.
Ghost, if you want to address the big thing that's going to come up, and it's probably going to be the ongoing thing about the MC clubs, growing clubs, getting getting the MLOs in, like we just talked about. Um, it's probably going to be one of the biggest civilian questions. Do you want to kind of go over that process as far as how quick it can happen, and then creating EUPs for those groups, the
Okay.
best way that you feel that needs to be handled?
Okay. I'm just gonna say this EUPs is a little bit hard for me because I don't have the skill of that texturing. So if you get another person to do it, do your textures, that's good. That helps me out, but I'm not good with texturing. Getting your clubhouse in, that can take. It just depends what all I have on the development schedule because it goes into a queue, and whatever I think the priority should be for it, I select the priority. It puts it in a queue. That's it. That being said, bugs are always high priority, so it outranks everything on that list. So, and it just depends what time I have during each day that I can work on the server because there's like days I can't work on the server, but as much for like an hour or two. And then like just getting stuff in, getting the texturing done, it does take a little bit of time, but I would say like a max timeline a week, which usually putting that stuff in, I could get it done in a day or two. But like I said, texturing is just a hard part for me. Is that what you were mentioning, Jay?
Yeah, so we'll work on also trying to consider maybe something staff and I could work on outsourcing and see if we can get that little bit of extra help. So I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep. Is there anything else, Jay, staff?
I'm good on my end. If any of you guys have any questions, go ahead and start putting up your hands to raise and get you guys up here.
And again, you guys, thank you so much for sticking it out with us. Like I said, it's gonna get better, and yeah, it takes time to to restructure. It takes time to to build up and stuff, but it's gonna happen. It's
All right,
gonna happen. I guarantee it.
all right, yeah. I thank you everybody that came over also and just giving us a chance because this was a big change. I get that. It's not easy switching communities with different leadership and everything else. But it looks like Stetson's the first one to put their hands up, so I'm gonna bring Stetson up here.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Do good. How about yourself?
Good, good, thank you.
I'm doing pretty good. One, I want to say I appreciate all the work that y'all have put into this server. It is absolutely phenomenal. I am absolutely loving it so far. Um, I just saw for my question is on the comp side. When we like pit maneuver cars, is there any possibility that we can add the feature to where if they start skidding sideways that they like roll over, like they start to roll, or is that like not a thing that we can do?
I can look into it. That's mainly something with the vehicle handling script that controls our damage and everything. I can look into it, but I'm not making any promises that it can happen.
Alrighty. Well, that was my only
With
question. I
with that
appreciate it.
said, in there as well, reminder that a couple of the Leo vehicles, the engine sounds are louder than like the radio and things like that. Um, just a remind on that list if that hasn't been addressed already.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they're also the engine sounds are also sometimes a lot louder than your siren. You can't hear your siren, but I'm sure other people can hear it. Other
um,
players can hear it and stuff like that. So
yeah.
there's just some stuff you have to get used to.
I am looking into that. I have a feeling it's something to do with our sound script, which controls
Mhm.
like the echoes and everything else.
Right.
I don't know if you guys have driven through a tunnel, but with certain cars, but they're just really loud.
Right.
That's all the sound. That's just the X sound script. So,
Okay.
um,
Thank you,
let's
Jesse.
flip,
Yeah,
flip
thank you for the
the
opportunity to come up here and speak.
no problem. All right, I'm going to bring up. I can't see his name because I have OBS open, but I'll bring him up because he's next.
How we doing, guys?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Uh, I just wanted to say for like the mining, you said like a half hour. The time frame is actually a little bit is longer than that. Roughly, it's about like an hour and a half to almost two sometimes.
Mhm.
For that, which is, I mean, it's fine because it's still decent amount of money, but it is a little bit of a grind. But and then my other question was gonna be, are we gonna fix vehicle damage?
Um, I put
Because there's no shops really open, you know, as of right now. And like if you hit a sign or something, it damages your car pretty well.
I can look at the I can look at the damage strip more to see what I can do on my end to see how I can reduce the damage as much as I can until mech shops become more active.
Yeah, and then I just had one more question. I was wondering if you guys were in the future or whenever going to be looking for maybe admin staff to help when none of you guys are available in city, like if somebody goes down or something like that.
So with that being said, this is about the grinding, being here to get up into those levels,
Yep.
and that just overall your performance, being here grinding, new players coming in. We're getting to the point where we can get back into the grind of streaming and start boosting the server again, like we were at the end of Meridian RP. So those days are coming. We're gonna start boosting, and we're looking for you guys to be a part of that support group, and the ones that are putting in those efforts, we're paying attention, and as we grow and things get bigger, those are going to be opportunities to come. With such a small group now, it's not highly important, but as we grow and if we get into the numbers 30s, 40s, Ghost, myself, staff, Irvin, and Javi's not here to be able to make it to the meeting. Those are things that we're going to be addressing as the population grows. So definitely, um, it's on the burn. It's not on the back burner. Just remind everybody we're watching, we're paying attention, and this is about you know the community. So do what you know is good, do what you know is right, and hammer down. Also, you guys remember civilians. This server coming over here, rules in serious RP is not something that we are ignoring. This is a very serious RP server, and the people that are going to be coming in here are looking for that same event. So keep that in mind. Actions, consequences, punishment, all that is across the board, and that's a real thing over here in this server. So you know, pay attention to the rules and do what's right because the other big thing is some of these guys they're constantly hitting us up in DMs. Certain times we're getting people requests for heals because they didn't eat, and my philosophy is if you don't eat you're gonna sleep, and you might have to sleep off that 5 minutes. So make sure you guys get your food, make sure you get your water, make sure you have your health. I understand if you get hurt and damaged, we're doing some work on the heal system and trying to make it so you guys can get the help and others can help you. Chief Blaze is here. We're gonna continue to grow EMS and fire. I think over here, Ghost, we're gonna put fire and EMS together to
Yes.
make it easier through the network system,
At
One
least,
hundred
and
percent.
we're
yeah,
gonna build your support right in your own house. You have new stations that are in the server. Um, your Vespucci is back in the city. It's really big and beautiful and working correctly. There's some new stuff in Sandy, so there's a lot of changes. So it's about the grind. It's about being here, and let's grow this community.
yeah,
Oh
I hope
yeah.
that helps.
because change is. I'll also say this: change is constant. That's what I'm all about. So I'm
We
always.
got Urban with his hand up too. So
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
I'm gonna touch on Blaze's question since he's put it in chat. Yes, all the fire tricks are over. They're in the development server. They just need to be tuned. But that's answering
And
that
when
one.
Irving gets up here, I actually want to introduce him when he
All
comes
right.
up to the stage.
All right. Urban, I'm gonna be bringing you up.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Not much.
Hey
How are you
guys,
doing?
hey Irvin. Irvin, thank you for being here for the meeting. If you guys don't know Irvin's direct thing, Irvin is a huge social person. He is a huge aspect to the server, and he's also a what we called him over in Meridian RP is speaker. Over here in this server, you guys, we don't technically have a president, vice president, speaker, senator. We're not kind of doing that thing. We basically have management, head management, owners, and staff teams like that. So this server is not going to have the direct term senator, president, etc. Ghost and I were running the server as owners, and staff is also in with that as a major decision maker within our server, and he's part of that team as well. So, Irvin represents our community strong over with Meridian RP and the other servers names that we were involved in. He has been a big part, and his leadership is outstanding. He is there for you guys. He's there for everybody. He's there for me. He's there for staff. If a player in the game creates an issue and it makes it through Discord ticket or whatever, we're looking to bring Irvin into that team to help handle those situations as well, etc. So he's a huge grinder to the server. He wants fair RP. He wants respectful RP, and he wants to keep the community together. With that, Irvin, welcome in.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. So, with everything that Jay said, he pretty much took everything out of my mouth. Thank you, Jay. But I will say I am a very big recruiter. I recruit a lot of people off of Facebook. Um, I definitely help this server grow with no problems at all. If there is any problems with new people that I'm bringing in or anybody at all, if no one else like is available like higher up than me, you can come to me. But even if there is someone higher up than me that is on, I much rather you come and present it to me so that way we can see if we can handle the situation without putting the stress on the guys who are building the server and taking care of everything that we need. So definitely get a hold of me if I need to get a higher up involved. Everybody knows it's not a good thing if a higher up needs to get involved. So I would like to try to keep that out of the whole situation. I'm going to be meeting up with Javi. Me and him's gonna talk, get to know each other, get on the same page on everything. So that is a thing that's going to happen. Um, if you end up getting into a situation and there's a altercation with another player, instead of trying to handle it yourself, also message me, get a hold of me in a voice chat, any of that. I would be more than happy to help out with it. I am all about having fun and no drama. As soon as drama's in a server, that's when a server will start crashing, and that's something that we all do not want to happen. So, with that being said, I mean, that's that's it from me.
All right. I also want to conclude on that a little bit with you, Irvin. You'll get updated about the Discord because you're able, like, you're just getting in here. You've only been in a couple times and really haven't been able to spend a lot of time in here with your, getting your setup and stuff done. The one
Yeah,
thing that Ghost does is that, or he is asking, he's going to show you where is that they still keep it in the ticket channel
yeah,
because Ghost respectfully likes to, he still likes to know what's going on into the server. He's used to, he's kind of used to the things like me, kind of wanting to be in the middle and wanting to know what's going on in with the server. But
yeah,
using that same dialogue, even though he's not directly involved in the communications of it, he's still, until he gets comfortable and gets the ability to where he can relax a little bit and know that things are going to be handled okay.
yeah.
She's still going to ask that those tickets are at least created so that he's aware with what's going on in the server. So
Right,
Absolutely.
because you guys have to remember too that this is still a feeling out state
yep, yep.
between even between with us, with Ghost, with Javi, you know, you know, so it's going to be a little bit different on how certain things are handled and stuff like that. And it's not that we're trying to undermine anybody or anything like that, but the ticket thing is like the best thing to use because it keeps everybody informed that needs, that needs to go. Even though someone else may handle it, as long as there's, if there's a ticket, we're all going to know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's how we want it to be.
I mean,
No,
I'll,
absolutely.
I'll say this. Jay can even tell you about some things I've done. I like to I like my staff members to be transparent as they can be. So like, say Bob opens a ticket and Bob opens a ticket, like everybody can see that. But if like Bob goes to your DMs and then Bob asks me, "Hey, do you know when can you know when I'm going to get a response to this? I'm like, what? And then I don't know what it's about. He's coming to ask me when I wasn't informed about it. So
No, absolutely.
that's why I like the ticket system, because if there's something going on, all I got to do is look your name up, find the ticket
Yep.
you're in, and then I can see the ticket and seeing what the responses were, whatever. It's just
Yeah,
helped us.
yeah,
It's helped to stay the whole administration team in order, so they know what's going on.
no,
And when
absolutely.
you have it on a ticket, it's out of your DM and there's actual log. So there's no he
Yep,
said she said. It protects everybody.
absolutely. And I do want to say one other thing. One thing about me, and Jay and staff can vouch for this. And Ghost, yeah, I think you're gonna appreciate this also. Um, nothing can get past me at all. I find out everything. Before I bring it up, I look into it if it's major, and I go to a higher up and let them know about it. Nothing since I've joined up with Jay and staff. I probably found out so much stuff that they didn't know about that I brought to their attention, and things were starting to run a little bit smoother over at Meridian whenever we were running that. And it's going to be the same here. Nothing's going to be able to get past me here either, no matter how many
And
people are in.
we're not meaning that in
No,
RP world, you guys. We're meaning that in just keeping the community clean and healthy.
Hmm.
correct.
That's all.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say this on my end. There is a rule in the rule book that does state toxic behavior and drama will not be tolerated.
No,
Absolutely.
no, absolutely not. I cannot stand toxic behavior and I cannot stand drama. So
I had to fact check the rule book, but it is there. But
Yeah.
yeah,
When you guys come in, and even though you verified the rules in Discord, remember there's a whole Google Doc about the entire server rules. And probably just like me, I know right from wrong, and I clicked on rules verified over here in the Discord. I have not completely made it all the way through all the Google Doc rules, but I do suggest everybody strongly continue to go through them, go through that whole thing. It's sufficient, it's lengthy, and this is about passing good community behavior, clean role play, being responsible to our new people.
yeah,
And
because
with that said, I don't have anything else to
Right.
offer.
Well, and the other thing I was going to bring down too is, about with the server rule thing. Always ask you guys, you know, always ask the question to yourself that since this is an advanced RP server, basically it's just, we try to do as much as we can, kind of IRL on what we can do. But always ask yourself, if you're going to do something, is this something that would be tangible or doable in real life? If that answer is no, then the best thing to realize is that, okay, well, if that's the case, if it's no in a real world type situation, then don't do it here. It's just, you know, keep it as real as possible as you can. Some things are really funny to do, and stuff like that, and that's okay. But as long as it's not something crazy that we know that that's not right.
yeah, like
Well,
don't drive your car off of Mount Everest and expect to drive it again.
Yeah, exactly. And so with that, just remember, just always ask yourself, you know, can this, what, is this realistic in real life? And if you answer no to that, then it's not going to be realistic here too. Just remember that. I see Sanders has had his hand up for a while too. So
all right, if there's no other questions, we're gonna bring Sanders up.
thank you, Urban.
Thank
Yep,
you.
not a
thank you.
problem.
All right, Sanders, I'm gonna bring you up now. There it is.
Hey, Les.
What's
Welcome,
up?
Sanders. Welcome. Good to
Yeah,
have
How's
you
the
in.
thank
army?
you.
How's the army treating you, brother?
I think I've been thrashed too many times this week. But apart from that, pretty good. But
We
yeah,
missed we missed you, man. We missed you.
I've missed it as well. Just got my new laptop.
Nice.
Dropped my last one and broke it when the corporal ran in the room.
Oh,
I haven't been
cool.
on in a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, my question was, I wanna join an LEO department, but I might not have the time to play it as much as I want to. So I wanna ask if I'd be allowed to even join a department at that point and like run the
Yes.
department.
Yes.
If he was,
Yes. Yes.
was
Yes.
he a
Yes.
previous LEO?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
then
was with LTD.
all
I
right,
think
then
I've
it's
been in every department.
He's been with sheriff's department. He's been with the state. He's been all
well,
over the
I,
place.
I
He's
was
a
just gonna,
floater.
I was just gonna say this is anybody that was an LEO in Meridian will automatically become an LEO here.
Hmm.
It's just a transferring process. You just got to get a hold of me or staff, or even Jay, and we'll give you your proper rank.
Yeah, and what's up with your brother too, man?
Oh my, that guy. Yeah, he's.
Yeah, that guy.
But no, I haven't seen him in a while. I'll just come back on leave this week. So
Well, tell him that we all say hello. We miss him as well, and we're grateful that for everything that you do. We know that you continue to serve, and my heart goes out to you and your family while they miss you with whatever you're doing. And thank you for serving.
Oh yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your service.
even though you're a Brit, but that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I do. I do want to. Ghost. You want to talk a little bit about streaming and while we're streaming in Discord? Do you have anything that you would like to give input on that?
Let me. There's this freaking streaming. There's the streaming rule. First off, this mainly goes to viewers. No metagaming. If you are caught metagaming, you will be banned. You will be banned automatically for 48 hours, depending on the severity. I just want to make that known to everybody. Just depends on the severity. Streaming. This is a big one for me. No saying racial slurs. No saying racial slur. There's another one. Homophobic stuff. Stuff that can get you banned off Twitch. Just mainly Twitch, because TikTok they'll just ban you for anything. So we won't even touch base on TikTok. But mainly just watch what you say when people are streaming. Is my big thing. Because
Yeah,
if it comes down to it, we will ban you.
right. And remember, when you're streaming, you're speaking for this server itself. So
Yeah,
that's important too. The last thing we want is anybody to think that this is a toxic server.
Right. And then another thing I want to know is, remember, you guys, if you are streaming and you have your Discord overlay on, and there's something going on and it doesn't relate to you, or we're doing something in the VC channel but you're streaming, if the people that's in the Discord channel and your overlay is not engaged with your party on stream and they're not talking with your party, please don't be in the Discord. Keep your stream live in game and stay out of the Discord unless those parties are directly engaged with your audience.
Right.
If we're doing
Especially if
staff
there's a
stuff, if we're
disagreement.
having meetings, we're talking about the server. We don't want your eyes up, and certainly your eyes shouldn't be up anyway unless we know that when you're in that Discord overlay that you are streaming. So you have to be courteous both ways, and that's something we are gonna crack down on.
yep. I highly recommend when you're streaming, just don't even be in a VC. Just be in city. Use the in-game mechanics. Use the radio. Use your phone. Um,
Chase asked a question about will we have a recruitment for business channel in the Discord in case someone doesn't have time to get in the city and stuff like that.
um, there's issues with that because our application bot can only have 5 apps
Right.
without upgrading to a premium subscription. Um, So that would be up to the business if they want to include a Google form or something. Use Google
Can
Form.
we
Yes.
open just a business ticket where they can inquire? They still have a place to go to if they're not in game. It's something for them to check back and get their Q's and A's done.
Um, that I was going to touch base on this. I'm working on the script. It's almost done, but I'm working on a script, and I'm just going to give you guys a sneak peek. It's a application person that sits outside the business. All you do is go up to the person, fill out an application, and then there'll be a channel for the businesses. They will get a message saying there's a new application, and then next time the manager or owner is in the server, next time business owner or the manager is in the server, they can review it, and your player will receive an email via phone, and they will get a message basically stating that your application was you've been
That was
issued an
the one.
interview at a certain time. So yeah, so we can do that instead of the recruitment thing and the ticket thing, or we can do like the recruitment thing saying this business is hiring and stuff, and then you just input a message saying basically saying, go in city and fill out the application with the application person. PD, EMS, and fire are the only ones that are going to have the application bot thing, due to the fact we can only have 5 applications without going to a premium subscription. So
Nice.
Okay.
Mexi, QB Killer, Chief Maples. I see that you guys came in. You guys have any questions or
and
Raise your hand. Raise
raise
your
your
hand. We'll
hand if you
bring you
want to
up.
talk?
and I am recording, so
Mr. Grayson. Hey, buddy.
all right, I'm gonna bring Grayson up. What's up,
Hey guys,
Grayson?
not much. I just got in here. I just caught the ass end of the conversation you were talking about how we can only have so many different applications for EMS and fire. What all does that entail?
Um,
How many?
Well,
So
it's
I'll have to
about
go
bot.
through a different.
It's about bots, not applications.
yeah,
Okay, so I
like
got to make it harder for people to actually join EMS or discourage
no,
them from wanting to join.
no.
No, no.
So like we have
Mhm.
SASP, BCSO, and
Mhm.
BCSO currently on the bot. We can only have 2 more applications on the bot before we have to
Yeah.
upgrade.
Okay. Okay. What do you? Well, how much does it cost to upgrade?
Uh,
Couldn't hear you.
there's different tiers.
Well, how much would it cost for the? I guess the next tier up or whatever.
Let me look at it. I had to pull the website up to look at it.
So
Um,
Jay, how are you, buddy?
okay, there's actually only one tier. It's $5 a month.
Much a month?
Yeah, $5 a month. Unlimited applications, unlimited application panels, unlimited
Okay, so
roles.
I'm gonna go ahead and send you $20 so we can have that for the next 4 months, so we don't have to worry about it. Is there someone I can send that to so you can have the money to buy it? Can you pay it in advance, or do you
Uh,
have to do it month to month?
month to month. So
Okay. Well,
that'll be Jay because I don't have PayPal or Cash App or anything.
yeah,
You'll
then
send that. You'll send it to
okay.
me, and then I can get it in.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that
Just
real
so
quick.
you guys know, speaking on that, when you guys want to add something to the server, Ghost is busy enough, and he doesn't tie his PayPal or Cash App really to anybody.
I
With
don't even
Steph,
have
she
it.
just trusts it, or does he have it? So,
Does not have it.
you guys can just pawn it off to me. We'll get on screen share. We'll make sure that we get what you guys are paying for. You can see it, and I'm not interested in taking any of your guys' money, but that's how we'll roll. My keymaster is still active, so things like that are getting files is still just as we roll and go. So
Yeah, we'll
yep.
go ahead and take care. I want to go ahead and take care of that for the next 4 months for the server. We don't have to worry about that for a minute, and then next week I'll put another 20 for the next 4, and then again and again. I'm not $5 ain't shit. $20 is me going to the gas station one day on break or something.
Right. And for
So
those that are you here, I want to touch something on that is this is one of the biggest reasons why we made the move to Neon RP, because it allows myself and staff to be more involved with advancing our server, working along with Ghost, instead of basically paying to just keep the server alive with what assets that we had. Now we have a big opportunity to continue to grow, and this is why this is going to be a advanced RP server, is because we're just going to continue to bring a lot more to it, a lot more for our viewers, and make this a place where people see us streaming. This is going to be their one to go to. So, and the foundation, we're the foundation right now. You know, everybody that's made the move from Meridian coming over here, Javi Ghost, like we are the foundations of Neon Streets right now, and we're making it work. And you guys are our driving force. So thank you, Chief Grayson, for that.
Absolutely, no problem. I have no problem doing stuff like that whenever it comes to our server. I want to make sure that we can get the best possible outcome of anything that we have, and so that we can have people come in and play. And if they need to make it easier for us to have that, so we can have more bots than 5, that makes it easier, so we can have some for tickets and some for different channels and whatever else
Yep.
that we need.
Yep. Appreciate it, sir.
I really
Yeah, man, no
appreciate
problem.
that, Grayson. That means a lot to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
yeah,
problem,
thank you,
buddy.
buddy.
I've already sent it to Jay. Jay, let me know if you got it. You should have. I'm gonna make sure I sent it to the right person. If not, I'll send it again. I'm not worried about it.
I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, that's it. You can move me back now.
All right.
Thank you.
Uh huh.
Yep. We'll bring up
Maple.
Chief Maples.
All right, Maples.
What's up, guys?
Not
What's up,
much. How
brother?
are you doing?
What's up? I'm doing
Maples.
pretty good. Y'all doing all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey, I was thinking about like, is there like a script that we can get like to have races at the track behind the casino, like race night or something like that?
I mean, there's an illegal racing script currently in the server. I guess I could possibly log into the development server and make a course for the casino racetrack. And then
Yeah, because I mean that'd be pretty neat if we could do that.
yeah, I can set that up in the racing tablet and get the track made.
You're just gonna
Yeah.
lose, man. Why do you want to do that? You're just gonna lose.
Oh, I got something to beat you with.
Your
mean-
wife doesn't count.
Whoa.
Staff said
Maple.
you don't.
Maple.
I told him. I
Actually,
told him I got something to beat him with, and he said your wife don't count.
So Maples, you being an O1 coming into the server and getting reintroduced to the Leo side scripts and things like that, how do you see the server different than Meridian?
Everything. I mean, honestly, everything is working a lot smoother and faster. Honestly,
Good.
That's because it takes our developer that we have now go 6 months to get something in there
Oh,
because
it
he wants to
doesn't.
make sure it's right. Because he's so anal.
No,
But
6
I
months
thought.
one day.
Wait a minute, Staff. Wait a minute. I thought that.
works.
I thought that was you, Staff.
John Boy, I see that you just joined
Right.
in here to the meeting. Even for those of you that are coming in late and you do want to review the whole meeting, this is recorded. There'll be a link to where you guys could review this. Yeah, we're grinding out and holding
Yep.
strong.
Yeah, I
All right,
really
guys.
think I
Just
really
let me
think
know, Ghost. And if anything I can do. All right,
All right,
guys.
appreciate you.
All right, all right, guys. All right, you can put me back down.
I really think that the direction we're going and stuff like that is like it's amazing. I'm excited about this. It's great to be able to know that you can go to bed at night and not be stressing over what's going on in the server, like it has been in the past for us in Meridian and stuff like that. And it isn't that it isn't because we were stressing over you guys. We were stressing because the server was just messed up.
Right.
and we had too many hands in it, basically.
Yeah.
Too many hands in the cookie jar, and it tore our server completely down. It
Our
tore the
biggest stress level was not being able to provide you guys with what you're about to experience now. And this is the most important move, and I know I sleep better because I know we're now in good hands. We're with somebody that has heart, passion, as a listener, and is coming forward and not just kind of like putting us on a burner. So I
right.
absolutely love that. Alan, I saw your hand up. You want to come on up?
I'm just gonna touch base on one thing. Will there be a way to donate to the server? Um, you can get a hold of Jay, and like Jay can you Jay can handle that side of the server donation stuff. So, but in the future, I'm going to talk to them about possibly getting a dono store in server, like where you guys can just kind of get custom cars, like just some cool cars
Yep.
and stuff. Just
Right. Give you
anytime.
guys some special perks and stuff like that for certain things like
I
that.
I can't give you money. I can't give you like weapons. I can't anything that benefits your player in certain ways. I can't do because it's against TOS. But cars is completely fine. So we'll just possibly just be putting some cars in a VIP shop, and then anytime you put money towards the server, you can get it that way. And then also there be packs for like you can buy cars,
Heck yeah.
cars and packs and stuff. So
Cool.
because it helps. I mean, that helps us out at the end of the day. It helps us, buy more scripts, buy things that you guys want to see. Like because I mean,
Lefty is asking if the cat cafe is gonna be the server party tonight
that's
when the server comes back up. Alan, I don't even know if you have enough food. Do you?
but one other thing, each business has a closed shop outside their thing. So when the business isn't open, they can. When business is not open, they can. The owner can stock that, and you guys can go buy that because the food doesn't expire. The food's better. It gives you more in your hunger bar and everything. So,
Right.
but I'm
And the
gonna.
reason why the stores right now don't have a lot of food in it is because we encourage you guys to go eat at the businesses.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But QB Killer had his hand up because Alan put his hand down. So bring. What's up?
Hey, guys. Sorry, I just want to hop in here real fast back again. Everything I'm donating isn't for like a special perk or nothing. I just want to donate to the server so that fucking we can get
No,
what
we
we
get
need.
that.
of course,
No, we
of
get
course.
that. We get
Okay.
that.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't to
But
like donate. Well, I donated this, so I should have that. That's not what.
No, no,
no,
That's
No,
not
no,
what I'm trying to do.
we appreciate everything you do,
no.
bud.
Okay,
it's
that's it. And I'll hop on tonight. I'm gonna fly in and I'll help Alan make food at Cat Cafe.
the. What I was thinking about putting the VIP shop in there is just like to kind of give like I don't want to feel like the people that donate, they're not getting anything in return for helping out, but I just want to give
Right,
them
but
that option.
yeah, I literally just did. It's $20, man, for 4 months, so that we can boost the server to have everything we need. $20 really, it's different if it's like $20 a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep,
But
appreciate it.
it's literally, I just paid for 4 months. It's not bad, And then next week I'll do it again, and again after that I'll just continue to do it. I may even just pay for the whole year. Just depends. Because
I
$5 for a
appreciate
whole
it.
year is what? 12 times 5 is what? Like $70 for like
Yep.
$60. Oh, 5, 10,
For
15.
for a year, it's $60.
40, 50. Yeah, see, that's not shit, dude. I can pay that next week and we can have an entire year and we won't have to worry about it. We can just prepay a
Right.
whole year and not have to worry about nothing.
All right.
That's my goal. That's what I want to do.
All right.
All right. Alan, you keep
Cool.
putting your hands up and down. Let's get you up here. Come on. Thank you, Grayson.
Yep. Thank you. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Let's get Alan up here, and then we'll get Chase up here.
Yeah, good to see everyone around.
Thank you.
So the last 2 nights nonstop, I've been grinding food just for the vending machine. I have nothing in stock in the back, but vending machine is got a decent stock in it. I rather see everyone, buy from that to keep the money in the server to help, progress instead of it going to like the gods type of thing, But yeah, I'll be making. I had other things I was gonna say, but I could just toss it like in a ticket, and it'll make sense through the ticket better.
All right, you can do that.
You, Alan.
Thank you for grinding out that food. You're gonna want to stay on top because Horny's Burger joint is he's busy making some food too, but I don't think he can keeping his vending machine full like you can. So
Right.
just putting that out there.
But I just want to touch base on the closed shop script. Anytime you buy something from that vending machine, it goes directly into that business society fund. So,
That's awesome.
um, and by the
Love
way,
that.
this is how our economy is set up. You actually have to have money in your society fund for your employees to get paid. So if you have $0 in there, your employees are gonna be kind of mad because they're not getting paid.
Yep.
So, anything else, Alan?
Thank you, Alan.
Uh, just my ticket.
All right.
It's just gonna be my take on stuff, but yeah, it'll be
Always,
for you guys.
always looking for
Thank you.
feedback. So we appreciate that.
Thank you.
But
Yep.
let's get Chase up here. There. Okay, there it goes.
Hi, Chase. Welcome
All right.
in, bro.
What's up, everyone?
We're doing
Hey.
good, man. Welcome up to the stage. Appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I don't really have a question. Um, what you guys are doing is very good for the city, and I can't wait to see all the cool scenes that people come up with, all the stories that people will come up with.
I appreciate that.
Um, is a lot. So I know I keep asking about this, and I hate being. I don't know what the word is, but
Persistent. Persistent.
yes, persistent about it. And get you guys are busy. Is the is some of the security stuff in?
Um,
So we covered a little bit this evening about textures and templates and getting the cars done, and that Ghost is Ghost wants us to staff and I are gonna work on finding somebody that can execute EUPs and staff can do the textures and stuff. For Ghost to take the time and develop the EUP, the actual uniforms for your idea of role play into the server. I don't want to expose it here because I want them to see it when it comes out and rolls out, like a new introduction to the server. So don't give too much information here. But structurally, we're gonna work on getting somebody that can work on the EUP design a little bit faster. Ghost has stated that for him to do it's hard. One because he just doesn't have that quality of detail and experience in building EUPs. So knowing that, staff and I are gonna work with another agency that's gonna be able to expedite that faster and get it done for you. So sit tight. That's gonna be staff and our next move. We might even start working on that tomorrow, reaching out on those resources and get that done for you.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. And when it comes to deliveries on vehicles and stuff like that, yes, I am the guy you want to contact.
Yep. So everything that I showed you, Chase, Ghost and staff are on board. They like what they see. You like what you see, and now we'll get the vehicle done, and then we'll get your EUPs done.
Okay.
All right.
Is the jobs the Ghost said that he had a job script? Is that script a way you walk in and in?
The
So I
civilian
think
job,
what he's
sure.
asking goes for that division that he wants to create. Is there a job set up yet in the config for him to
Not
have that job
not
page?
not this current point in time. I
Okay.
can
All right.
because for certain features that he's asking for, I have to incorporate it into the
Yep.
police job.
Yep. So that's on his list, and he will work on that, Chase.
Okay.
It's a medium priority right now. Like I said, nothing goes to high
Yeah.
priority unless it's a bug.
Right. So
All right.
cool.
Well, that's all I have.
All right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here.
Yep,
Yep.
appreciate it.
Mexi, we haven't heard from you. You're the guy with all the knowledge on streaming. You got anything? Just trying to make everybody
Oh,
feel important here. There you go.
What's
Welcome
up?
in, Mexi. Welcome in.
Okay, so as far as streaming, I know that just based on my streams alone, viewers like the interaction. Viewers want the story. Viewers don't want
Yes.
VDM, RDM, just fail RP all the time. They want everything. To attract a viewer, it's to give them exactly what it is. Uh, we have to treat it like it's a TV show to them and just suck them in with every storyline that we can pull.
I love that. I love that statement.
Is everything else, like, and to gain female audiences, I don't know how many we have in here, but females will draw that female audience in.
100%.
So we don't need to overstack one way or another, but if we are recruiting more people, don't just lean it towards guys or female indirect. Try to pull in both.
Yes.
And as many as the server can hold.
I mean,
That's a good tip. Thank you.
once we start averaging 50 players, I'll up the license to 128 slots, and then once we get close to 120, then I'll up it to freaking 200. We'll just keep climbing.
I mean, like I said, it's just a soap opera that people are gonna watch on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, wherever people are streaming. People want that interaction. They're not gonna just tune in because there's a whole bunch of guys in there just acting a fool. They want both sides.
Yep.
But that's all I have as far as like streaming goes and everything else. So
Thank you. Thank you, Mexi. Thank
Yeah,
you.
appreciate you, Maxie. All right. Well,
All right.
if there's
Does
nothing,
anybody else have anything?
took the words right out of my mouth.
Everybody's good.
Okay. Well, I'm going to touch base on one other thing. If you came over from Meridian RP, you will be getting a bonus, 75,000. I worked out the economy. I've been tinkering with numbers and seeing what would fit the best. 75K is, I think, that sweet spot. But the only reason I can't give you guys more is because our economy is 10 times different. So.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you for all your effort, Ghost. Thank you for bringing this together. Thank you for making something that we all just dreamed about come true. And just thank you for being a leader in everything that you do for us.
Yeah, I try my best. I'm not perfect, but I try my damn best.
Good job.
But
All
staff,
right. I
do you
don't
have
see
anything you
any
want to
other
say?
hands up. Staff, you have anything for closing?
No, let's get in there. Let's have some fun.
All right. Well, I just cleared server cache. I just pushed all the updates, so it'd take about 15 minutes for the server to boot up fully because it's gonna have to create a new cache. So.
Right.
So I just want to give everybody that fair warning. But before I end the meeting, let me put TX admin.
And just to let you guys know, like I
Turn off.
said, I'm just going to reiterate real quick. Meridian RP's Discord will be shut down at midnight. It will be completely 100% dead.
Yep.
So servers.
So if you know somebody that didn't make it, or you could reach out to them, or you're shared, or you're part of the DM that you don't see here, just pass on. And let's get back out there. I'm gonna
Alright.
jump down into Vichy when we leave the town hall. I'll be down in Vichy.
Alright.
Yep, me too.
Well, I got
And
this.
yeah,
I got this to say. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I hope it's good for you. I know we picked the worst day to do it, but that's when everybody wanted to do it. So,
yeah, appreciate it. Some of you have given up or put your spouse aside or your girlfriend or whatever to be here, and it means a lot.
yes,
So
it does.
thank you.
But until next time, until the next community meeting, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys around the city. Stay safe and
Good
have
luck.
a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you.